Sup y'all, Child5 here and welcome back to another video. Today we'll be taking a quick look at all the finds from the Mega Haul that it's been like 2 weeks since I bought it, but it's been about a week since the final episode of that series came out. But today we'll be taking a quick look at specifically all the Star Wars figs we found and some of the sets that I kind of can confirm that have the pieces to be built. But let's, at the beginning, let's take a look at all the figures, and I guess without further me making this intro any longer, let's jump into it. So, first, here we can see, again, Phase 2 Rex could already be seen in the final part that we completed one of the Phase 2 Rexes and had parts to complete another one, apart from the cloth pieces, and, well, I found them. They're both in here. I'm keeping one of them completely destroyed in a bag so that he don't get no more damaged. His helmet is a bit scuffed, like both their helmets are a bit messed up. This guy, you can see, has some wear on the front of his helmet. There we go. But yeah, both Phase 2 Rexes, 100% complete. Fantastic, amazing. I'm so happy they're both complete. We got both OBs from that set. We got 3 of the 4 Commando droids from the set. One of them I have a head for, and we'll take a look at all the extra bits there, back there. We'll take a look at all the extra bits that I could not complete the figures for at the end of the figure go through. We have 1 Ponkrell. You can see there's 2 pilots, 2 Firefirst Troopers. So there were 2 headhunters. This guy had 2 headhunters, but only one of the Krells was complete. I also have a torso, an extra torso, which I did find in the video, but that's where that was left off. So only 1 complete Ponkrell and then an extra torso. So I mean, it's good. If this one cracks, then I have a replacement for that. 2 Firefirst pilots, great figs. 2 Firefirst Troopers, great figs. Then we have the Firefirst AT-RT, the original one, where, you know, there was a Yoda, Firefirst Trooper, and then a battle droid, or a Commando droid captain. Great. We have the Microfighter, Episode 3 Clone Pilot, another cool fig. Then we had both Wolfpacks and Plo Koon, 100% complete. Both Wolfpacks were cracked, which is unfortunate, but there's not much I can do about it. It's still cool to own these guys. They're really cool figs. Plo Koon is in great condition, though. Then we have the AT-AP 2014 version. So we have the 2014 version of Episode 2 Commander Gree. He's in great condition. We have Chief Tarful, great condition. Both battle droids, which in the video you could not see any of the battle droids. They were all in bits in a separate bag. Same with the Commando droids, you can actually see those in the videos. They were in the accessory bag, which was just all the weapons and lightsabers and all the other stuff from all the other figures. All the accessories. The droids were in there as well, just completely dismantled. But it seems like all the droids are actually here, which is quite shocking. And they're all in great condition, at least the regular battle droids. And then there's 1 super battle droid. Then we have the droid gunship, another set that is not included. The build, at least, some of the parts for the build were included, but the main body of the build itself is not included. We have the Kashyyyk 41st Elite. We have Chewbacca, normal battle droid, super battle droid. Again, just a decent figure selection. Not that I have any, an extra Chewbacca. I mean, I have a billion Chewbacca, so that's nothing crazy. Then we have Jango, which is one of the crazier figures because, like, this guy is so expensive now. It is insane how expensive Jango is. Like, this is the least expensive version from the Corporate Alliance tank droid, and he still goes for like $70. So it's not I think the aggro Jango is like reaching $250, I believe, and then original Jango is like $500. So it's the cheapest Jango, but it's still really expensive, and like he's probably going to be like $100 unless they make a new one by next year, or next year he will probably reach $100. Then just let go Phase 1. We have another Geonosian droid. I only had this set. I already have one of these sets. So this was the only Geonosian from this set that I had. Now I have 3 of them in total. When we go over, and so let's, okay, I don't know, my brain's being weird. Let's go over here. We got the whole gunship crew. They're all in, like, looking forward at them like this. They look all in great condition. Oh wait, the clone captain's torso is completely cracked on both sides. Awesome. And he's the most expensive figure from the set, so that kind of sucks. You can see, oh god, don't. You can see like how messed up he really is. Cracked on both sides. That one's really unfortunate. Even his helmet is a bit worn. But not much you can do about it. It's not like I'm gonna sell him anyway, so it doesn't affect me that much. It's a display figure. Then we have Anakin, 100% complete. I couldn't find his hair in the video, but I did find it later. Obi-Wan, we already completed in the video. Padme, I couldn't find her head in the video, but I did find it later in another bag, which had some more accessories. I think also the Bounty Hunter's head was also in there. We'll look at that later because it's a bit fucked up. But yeah, Padme, 100% complete, no cracks, so she's in great condition. Then we have the clone pilots, one from the gunship, the other one from the microfighter gunship. Again, great to have two of them. I plan on building a gunship at some point, probably just taking the 2013 instructions and just building it in a bit different of a color scheme. But we'll see if I ever plan on doing it. I plan on doing that, but we'll see whenever I get around to it. Then we have another set that is missing a figure. We are missing one of the super battle droids from the Homing Spider Droid. We have Stas Ali, who's another great fig, and another Phase 2, Episode 2 clone, Phase 1, Episode 2 clone. Oh, confuse me. And then one of the super battle droids is 100% included, but his legs are cracked, so that's a bit unfortunate. Second Geonosian from the Microfighter Homing Spider Droid. Then we have the whole Geonosian clone Geonosian battle pack. The two regular Phase 2 clones and the Airborns. They're all in great condition. So those are cool figs to own. Then let's go up here. Another figure that was not shown in the videos, General Grievous. He's 100% complete. No cracks, no nothing. Fantastic. He was also with the battle droids in the accessory bag. So that's another cool find. This one is from the wheelbike, and Obi-Wan, apart from his hair, which actually I believe Obi-Wan was found in the videos. His hairpiece I could not find though, so he's not on the roster because he is not complete. Then here we have the Jack 14 Starfighter figs. So we had Jack 14 himself. He's generally in great condition. He is missing his helmet though. I could not find that, so that is a bit unfortunate. His face also has a bit of wear on his mouth there, but the other side of the face is good. Then we have the Bounty Hunter, who he looks like he's in fantastic condition. Let's remove that helmet. Oh wait, he's all kinds of messed up. Look at that. Chewed by a dog or something. That was interesting. What are the odds? And then we have the Specialist Clone, or something, Clone Trooper Specialist. He is supposed to have a pauldron, but that one is also missing, which is unfortunate because it's a cool pauldron. And again, cloth pieces on figures are important if they are a part of the figure, so definitely lessens his value. Then the Astromech, I don't remember completing him in the video. I don't think I did. I don't even know if I found his head in the video, but he's 100% complete. I found him among the bits. Then we have Phantom Crew, so from the original Phantom, so we have Ezra. He's in great condition. His helmet as well is very good. He's not cracked either, which is really nice. And then we have Chopper, whom I also found among all the pieces, or maybe it was in the accessory bag. Well, he's also 100% complete. Then we have 7 Rebels Stormtroopers. There's supposed to be 8 of them, and there are 8 of them, but one of them is missing their helmet, so he's not on the roster here. They're all in pretty good condition. Some of them have a bit of hair on their a bit of wear on their helmets, or sorry, heads, but I don't remember which ones, but they're all in pretty good condition, externally at least. And here we have another great set, the Battlefront Imperial Battle Pack, Imperial Shock Trooper, really cool fig. And then the Jet Troopers, the battle damaged Stormtroopers. I don't have the jetpacks on them right now because I think they look a bit clunky. I don't really care about them. And then the Imperial crew member / officer figure, another cool one. It's nice to have a bunch of these guys. Then we have the opposite of that, which is the Rebel, Battlefront Rebel Battle Pack. Just a cool Rebel Battle Pack, nothing much to say about it. Here we have the Escape Pod. I believe it's from 2015 Escape Pod. They made a bunch of them, but this is 2015 version, so there's 2 Jawas, 3PO. R2, nothing crazy there. It's good to have more Jawas. I own the 2014 Sandcrawler, so the more Jawas, the merrier, I suppose. Then we have the X-Wing Microfighter with the Astromech head. So both, they're in great condition. I have actually 2 of these set already, but one of the helmets is actually the incorrect one, and he's also all kinds of cracked up. So it's just nice to get more X-Wing pilots, since this is, I think, a fairly uncommon leg print, I think. Then we have the Rancor Pit crew, and you might have seen earlier in the video when I showed you the back of all the unfinished stuff, there was some pieces that are really frustrating, but we'll get to that when we get to that. But yeah, the Rancor Pit crew, all in great condition. It's cool to have. And the Raven crew, again, they're all in good condition, nothing crazy there. It's nice to have. Here's another set that is missing a figure. We have the 2014 Snowspeeder. Luke is missing. His helmet is missing. His torso is missing. So I figured I'd make Dak since all the pieces I have all the pieces for Dak. And there's Snowtrooper missing his comma, which is a bit unfortunate, but you know, it is what it is. It's not the biggest deal. Then we have Endor Battle Pack. One of the Endor commandos is only missing a hand, so that guy's basically complete, and I probably could find a tan hand somewhere in my collection, but I just didn't bother to because tan hands aren't that common. And then we have one of the, not the OG, but like the transition clone troopers between the Rogue One and the, not the originals, but the second ones with this helmet style. Balaclava Stormy. Then we have the AT-AT pilot, AT-AT driver from the Microfighter AT-AT. Then we have all of the droids, all the figures. Gungan is missing his shield, unfortunately. The coolest part about them. But all the droids, all 12 battle droids, 2 pilot droids from the droid carrier. I don't know if that set is included. There's some pieces in that set that I don't think were included, so that set might not be completable. But it's not one of the sets that I really care to build that much, so it's not that big a deal. But it's still cool to have a bunch of battle droids. Anyway, let's move on to all the incomplete figs. So here you can see one of the Rebel Stormies missing a helmet. Here's this guy who's missing his hand. Then we have the Scout Trooper from that set. We have his head and his helmet, but the rest of him is not included. We have Anakin's 2014 version of Anakin's Jedi Interceptor. So we have both Anakin and R2 incomplete. R2 is missing one of his legs. Anakin's missing his hair. Here's Obi from Grievous' Wheelbike, missing his hair. Then we have one of the commando droids from the Bark Speeder set. Only have his head, but the rest of him is missing. Here we have a complete Super Battle droid, but as you can see, the legs are cracked. And that is the case for both of these guys as well. He's missing an arm, legs cracked, and then we just have cracked legs. The rest of them is just gone. Then we have an extra clone head, and I don't know what that is from even. And then we have Luke's head. And some extra blasters, some extra lightsabers, some extra binoculars, whoops. And then the most frustrating to me is this. These are the Rancor claws, and there's 4 of them, which means all of them. So either, most likely, is they kept the Rancor, but for some reason, all of these fingers were given to me, and that's really frustrating. I wish these weren't here at all, because, it's really frustrating. I was like, oh my god, when I found one of these fingers, I was like, holy shit, maybe the Rancor is included. And I just didn't find it when I was rummaging through the boxes earlier. But nope, I've gone through them, I've sorted all the pieces out. The Rancor is not included. But his fingers are, for some reason. Fantastic. I mean, I don't know, maybe when I get a Rancor from some other haul, maybe at some point. Again, now I just want to preface this that, like, because I did the little vote on what did you subscribe for, and a lot of people have picked hauls, maybe believing that I'll be doing more of this kind of content, and it's not in the pipeline at the moment. I'll only do this kind of content if I can find hauls that are worth buying and are not super expensive. But there is no plan to do any more haul content. It's only gonna happen when I find a really, really good deal and I have the money to spend on that really good deal. So don't expect any new haul content anytime soon. On this haul, I'll definitely be making some more content. There's a couple of sets, let's move on to those sets actually right now, that I might build on stream. So if you're interested in watching me build some of the sets, such as the Headhunter, the Phantom, maybe the Droid Carrier, the Rancor Pit, the Bark Speeder. If you're interested in me streaming, building those, I'm gonna part them out on my own and then stream building them. Comment yes please. Just comment yes please, and I will know what you mean. So I will know how many people are interested in those streams. So I was supposed to stream building this guy. This guy I just built when I was sorting out the pieces. So during the sorting of the pieces into colors, I managed to part this guy out, the little escape pod. So I just figured I'd build him. To take some time to do something else than just sort pieces. This guy I finished building, I think, a couple days ago. He's missing some pieces, and that's like why I'm worried about. Here I have a bag or a box of just some of these. We have Phantom, we have Headhunter, or Pit, Bark Speeder. But I'm a bit worried because this guy was missing some parts. These pieces are supposed to be light bluish gray. I only had one, and I didn't want to make it, you know. Oh shit! I didn't want to make it double colored, so rather than having the other side be light bluish gray and the other dark bluish gray, I just decided to put both sides to be dark bluish gray. I think it looks fine. It's not that big a deal. And there was a couple other pieces as well that were missing. For example, in the legs, there is a 13 stud long beam right there. That one that is right in front of the camera. This one. They're supposed to be light bluish gray. But if I didn't tell you that, and I just showed you the bag of the ship, you probably wouldn't have even noticed. And then there's a couple other cases of that as well. For example, this turret has a connection piece. This turret has a connection piece where it's supposed to be black, but it's actually light bluish gray because I couldn't find the black one. That one probably was included. I was just lazy and didn't bother to find it. And then there's like, there's a little tile over there that is also the wrong color. It's supposed to be a sand green, but I made it dark green. I'll probably change that to be like light gray or something, make it look a little better. But yeah, so yeah, those are the couple sets that I've built so far. And if you, again, I'm gonna reiterate, if you want to see me build some of these sets, again, these are not complete, so I need to point them out. But if you want to see me build some of these sets, you know, we have the Headhunter Phantom, all that stuff, on a stream at some point, someday, then comment, yes, please. I'd really appreciate the feedback, see if people are interested in that kind of stuff, or do I just build them on my own. But yeah, I think that does it for the video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I want to thank all of you for watching the haul videos. They're doing really, really well on the channel. The channel is doing in general really, really well. We are nearing 100 subscribers, which is a crazy amount considering only a few months ago I was barely at 10. So I just want to really, really thank all of you for watching this content, whichever type of content you enjoy, whether it is animation smocks, this stuff. I just really, really, really appreciate it. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and if you didn't and you somehow made it this far, put the thumbs down. You have all the power in the world to do that. And if you did enjoy this video and you want to see more, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. Again, we are really close to 100 subs. I'll probably do something special for 100 subs if I can figure out something to do. I was supposed to do something for 50, but that kind of just flew by. So 100 subs, next milestone, I'll do something crazy, maybe. Or I'll do something. Crazy is a bit extreme. I'll do something when I reach 100 subscribers. But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, again, like, subscribe, all that stuff. And I just want to thank you for watching, not just this video, but all the other videos, if you've watched any of my other videos. And if you haven't, be sure to go watch the whole videos. I think those are really interesting. I really personally enjoy that kind of content, and if you're watching this one, you probably would too. So I'd really appreciate it if you went to check out my other videos. I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, I guess without further me rambling, I just wanna thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!